My name is Max, I'm 30 years old and I'm from England. I want to learn French because I did an Erasmus exchange previously and I made a lot of friends who were French, or they were from Belgium or Switzerland or Quebec, but everyone spoke French and I couldn't. So I'm still friendly with them and I'd quite like to be able to improve my ability with them. And I also really love a lot of French films, French songs, so yeah, I have a real appreciation for the French language. I chose the Alliance Française because I wanted to do a course that was very carefully structured, and specifically the Alliance, they had courses that lasted just the morning with additional courses in the afternoon if I wanted to do those as well. So it didn't seem as though it was too much of a commitment, but it was enough hours that it felt like you were really kind of learning quite intensively. That's why I chose the Alliance. I really love the school. Everyone is really, really friendly, from the reception staff to the professors to all the administration team, people who help organise the cultural events. Everyone's really nice and the course is really well structured. There's a lot of variation, so in each session you'll be having listening exercises, oral presentations, you'll be speaking with other students in small groups, and then you also have dictations, writing exercises. So there's a lot of variation within each class. It doesn't ever feel particularly monotonous, it's constantly changing, so you feel like you're being tested quite a lot. And the teachers prepare really well each day. They know exactly what they're going to be teaching, so you're never left waiting for anything or not sure what you're doing. There's always something to do, and then there's homework as well at the end of the day, which is really nice actually. I thought it would be difficult or a bit onerous, but it's nice having a way to kind of test what you've learned and to continue studying if you choose to at the end of the school day. So I chose Bordeaux because I'm an architect and I had a lot of recommendations from friends of mine or other architecture students who've been here, and they said it was absolutely beautiful, and that is entirely true. It's a really, really beautiful city, and I'm really happy that I found it. I arrived at the beginning of March and it's now the end of April, so I've been here for 2 months. And we've had a drastic change in weather. It stopped raining and then got really hot, very sunny, and it's been absolutely beautiful for the last few weeks. In terms of the city itself, I think it's really beautiful. Along the riverfront, there's a beautiful sort of promenade that there are a lot of bars and restaurants that you can eat and drink at. There's a lot of nightlife if you want to participate. There are also a lot of museums, a lot of parks. There's really something for everyone, I think. It's a really comfortable size, it's not too big, and it's also definitely not a small city. So it's a sort of really lovely medium-sized city, which has just a lovely feel about it. It's difficult to choose my favourite activity because we did quite a few of them. Every month, the very dedicated team who organise the cultural events have a set programme of things that they have set out for people, and it's up to you to do as many of them as you want. Everything is at a reduced rate, so if there is a cost, it's usually reduced. They're all really different, all very interesting, all generally themed around French culture. I really enjoyed the apéro. It's a really nice way to meet other students who aren't in your class. Nice way to socialise and engage with other people who might also be new to the city and not know that many other people. We had a really interesting guided tour of the Musée des Beaux-Arts, which was really interesting. We had a visit to Saint-Emilion, which is a town close to Bordeaux, which was really well organised. We travelled there by bus and then had a tour of the church inside and then a chateau afterwards. So there was a wine tasting as part of that. Yeah, there are loads of different events, and last night we had a concert that happened at the language school, and that was really nice as well. I would say I learned a lot apart from French. I was living with a host family for my stay. They were really accommodating, really lovely, very happy to show off the French culture, and they cooked a lot of different sort of French cuisine, lots of meals for me, which have been really nice to taste, nice to experience. I've done quite a few of the museums in Bordeaux and art galleries, so I've learned a lot about the history of the city, and we've been to the theatre as well, which was a really interesting experience to see a French ballet. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of opportunity to learn around the language itself and experience more of the French culture generally. If I had to describe my experience at the Alliance Française in 3 words, I would probably choose rich. It's been a really rich experience. It's been really fun. I'd probably choose friends as my final word. I started the course with some people who I've stayed really close with the whole time I've been here, and I'll definitely keep in contact with them after I've left. So yeah, I've definitely made some friends for life. My favourite French expression, there are 2 that I hear all the time that I've adopted into normal language. Vas-y and ça marche. Everyone says that a lot. There was one that our teacher has said throughout the 2 months that we've been in the same class, and I only asked her about it today to find out what it meant, and it was petit à petit, which means little by little. I didn't know what it meant before, and I've spent 2 months not really sure what she was saying, but now I finally know.